Now, I would like to invite Mr. S. Sridhar, President OPPI and Managing Director Pfizer Limited, for the presidential address. A very warm welcome and over to you, sir.
Thank you, Kathy, and thank you, KG. Good afternoon. Once again, a warm welcome to PI's virtual annual summit, Changing Frontiers of Healthcare Research in a Dynamic and Digitalized World. I would like to convey a heartfelt thanks and gratitude to government officials, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, healthcare partners, Minister of Health, Sri Mansukh Mandaviya ji, Secretary DOP Madam S. Aparna, frontline workers, doctors, DCGI, NPPA, and all other government stakeholders and partners for an exceptional COVID pandemic management. It is a great pleasure to see so many stalwarts on one platform. For over 50 years, OPPI has been working closely alongside the government and other stakeholders to realize the collective vision of health for all. We firmly believe that achieving this vision is a function of advancing R&D and innovation in this sector. The pandemic has certainly accelerated our progress on this path. Pandemic has been a great teacher indeed. Research is indispensable for resolving public health challenges, whether it be tackling disease of poverty, responding to rise in chronic diseases, or preempting the future challenges and pandemics. Healthcare research has a high value to society. It can provide important information about disease trends and risk factors, outcomes of treatment or public health interventions, functional abilities, patterns of care, and healthcare costs and use. Investment of resources and manpower in research have led to significant discoveries, the development of new therapies, and a remarkable improvement in healthcare and patient health. The different approaches to research provide complementary insights. Clinical trials can provide important information about the efficacy and adverse effects of medical interventions by controlling the variables that could impact the results of the study. Feedback from real-world evidence is crucial for comparing and improving drug usage, vaccines, and medical devices and diagnostics. It is also vital to record and assess experience in clinical practice in order to develop guidelines for best practices and to ensure high-quality patient care. The recent examples of COVID-19 SARS vaccine developed both in India and abroad, the mRNA technology platform development that led to making the vaccines more effective against virus, the oral medicines developed on COVID-19, the recently developed malaria vaccine that has the WHO recommendation for use in Africa are just few exceptional examples of R&D innovation from member companies. It makes us happy to see significant portion of country's population has taken AstraZeneca Oxford serum vaccine. Research and building an effective ecosystem environment to encourage research is the only way to build up better and healthier patient lives. Investing in setting up good educational research institutions, in skilling the teachers and encouraging students to pursue higher studies in this field will help us to find solutions. The government support in building world-class institutions like NIPERS, the industry collaboration research institutes like CSIRs, IITs will pave way to build right mindset. Today, the Indian pharmaceutical sector stands at the cusp of greatness. We are poised to reach US $130 billion by 2030 as a result of targeted interventions and policies aimed to boost self-reliance, research, and access to innovative medical solutions for healthier population. We have seen and leveraged potential of digital technologies and systems to drive last mile access. The sector has embarked on ambitious growth trajectory, and to this end, we need to understand and define changing frontiers of innovation to effectively address needs of the future, both for better patient outcomes and sectoral growth. Since its inception, OPPI Annual Summit has endeavored to bring together diverse stakeholders to engage in these conversations, solving for issues to enhance patient outcomes across the country. These discussions then serve as blueprints which address existing and upcoming challenges in healthcare and pharma ecosystem. While past editions are focused on defining access, barriers to healthcare access, healthcare financing, understanding regulation, spurring innovations. This year's edition will witness honorable ministers, policymakers, regulators, industry bodies, patient groups, industry representatives, as well as media deliberating on how digitalization has transformed our understanding of research and drug development and effective assurance virtually pharma 3.0. As KG rightly pointed out, dynamism and digitalization has been buzzwords in the industry and have been synonymous with for the last few years. Despite the pandemic-induced disruption, industry has displayed immense resilience to innovate for better and more effective solutions for COVID-19, while simultaneously ensuring adequate capacity to manufacture and export drugs and vaccines for other ailments as well. The pandemic has transformed the general perception towards pharma sector with a quick turnaround on vaccines and uninterrupted supply of medicines. This was only possible through concerted efforts of the government in addition to industry stakeholders under whose leadership the sector was able to scale newer heights. It's undeniable that innovation under a strong IP regulation protection is a bedrock for better patient outcomes and sectoral growth. Today, we're at the cusp of change, wherein we are gradually integrating digitalization and acceleration R&D within the sector. The time is ripe to fast track this convergence to achieve ambitious growth trajectory towards US dollar 130 billion by 2030, with the sector as embarked on. Being future ready involves recurrent dialogues to explore and enhance partnerships and encourage newer collaborations to advance R&D within the conducive policy landscape. The confidence displayed by the government, the Ministry of Health and Welfare, as well as the Department of Pharmaceuticals, serves as a significant enabler for the sector to explore various avenues and deeper collaborations across the value chain to preserve the spirit of innovation. The related reforms instituted over the last few years offer a robust blueprint for holistic growth. Furthermore, the power of digitalization has been fully in play in recent months, given the pandemic, when the pharma sector seized the digital opportunity, bringing in unprecedented levels of ease of access, safety levels, and convenience. This value is further underpinned by Ayushman Bharat digital mission, which provides universal health coverage by integrating digital systems within the healthcare infrastructure. We all witness how the government once again reaffirms its commitment to enhancing the ease of living for the citizens for a healthier India in the recently announced Union Budget 2022-23. The allocation of National Digital Health Mission budget allocation increased from rupees 36,576 crore in 21-22 to 37,000 crore in 2023. Undoubtedly, this move to digitalize the country's healthcare delivery system paves the way for new era of opportunities for pharma sector, especially in the post-pandemic world, with digitization being leveraged across the value chain, drug innovation, diagnostics, and disease management. We applaud the government's effort for taking cognizant steps for the betterment of the people and the development of the industry. We align the Prime Minister's vision to discover, innovate in India, and we look forward to partnering with the government stakeholders towards this objective. We are optimistic that strong collaboration with the government will pave way for industry rooted in strong patient-centric regulations that not only ensure access to quality, affordable, and innovative health solutions, but also protect data, confidentiality, and patent privacy. The pharmaceutical sector in India has, in addition to safeguarding the health and well-being of people across the world, significantly contributed to Indian economy, employment, and innovation metrics, as well as helped consolidate a position in the global value chain. Through such forums, OPPI aims to increase the frequency of dialogue among the stakeholders while also understanding and deliberating cross-sectoral partnerships and gains they may present. Once again, I welcome you all to the OPPI Annual Summit. I'm hoping all of you are able to collaborate, work together for a fantastic R&D environment in the country. Thank you very much.